Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to Infinity Evolved Expert Mode here on the FTG server. You guys see, I finally found one of these asteroids, or meteors. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna say this is a meteor, because asteroids aren't asteroids usually in a belt around the planet? I'm not sure what the definition is. What the difference is between an asteroid and a meteor. But anyway, so I found one of these from Draconic Evolution here. And guys, it took me... Oh, I gotta fly up, so I... Well, you know what? The map is just black with stripes of me exploring. And I started at our Enderman farm, right? When I got going. You know what? I should probably start on top and make my way down. And then I traveled first from there about 8,000 blocks south. Are you mad at me? I didn't look at you. And then from there, I went 16,000 blocks back up north, 16,000 back south, back north. So altogether, I think I traveled way over 50,000 blocks in the end until I found this untouched asteroid here. So it took me a very long time to get this. And I'm very happy that I finally found one. So we can get, you know, lots of this right here, the Draconium ore. Which, by the way, let's check it. What? Why are you mad at me? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone. Here, let's check real quick. Usage. Because I was thinking that I'm going to most likely fortune it. So you can just macerate it into 2 crushed. Which then I'm pretty sure we can send through the thermal centrifuge or ore washing plant first. So we get 1 and 2 piles. And then this one we can put through the thermal centrifuge to get 1 and another pile. So that means if I do it with the IC2 way, I get 2 plus 3, so 2.3 of these draconium right here. Now, is there any other thing? So pulverizer does it directly with a 10% chance. Sag mill, the same thing. So that means I'm gonna have to try if I can possibly get more via fortune. So that's what we're definitely going to do when I get back. And another thing we're going to do today is, because you guys remember last time we did a lot of magic to get the Mistcraft going. I don't know why I'm doing these single ones. And today I really want to start getting everything together so we can start with the RF Tools dimensions. You guys remember that we needed these... Oh, I got it open right here. This stuff here, Awakened Draconium block, which we need the heart of an Ender Dragon and all that good stuff, right? And I was thinking of how do I want to do that. And I found a different way of doing it that I have not seen anybody else do, at least not recently. I don't remember ever seeing anybody doing it, but it's going to be a different way. We're going to use bees to pretty much unlimited access to fresh Ender Dragons. Okay, and I'll show you guys, don't worry, we're not going to do actually any bees. I'm just going to use bees to do it. I already have them done. And the nice thing is if we do it that way, because it spawns a vanilla Ender Dragon instead of the one from Draconic Evolution. A, we don't need to do this fancy ritual to do it. And B, the Draconic Evolution Ender Dragon, as far as I know, is every time you summon it, it gets stronger. Not that I'm really afraid of that. I think we can kill it, but not the Chaos Dragon, guys. Just I'm talking about the Ender Dragons. Even if they get stronger. But hey, the vanilla way is a lot easier to do. I can just summon them back to back to back. I don't need to do no fancy ritual, nothing. And anyway, so let me grab all this Draconium ore here that is gathered all over this asteroid slash meteor. I'm not gonna find out what it is, so I'm pretty sure you guys will tell me down in the comments. Hey, this is actually because so-and-so, it's an asteroid or it's a meteor. Let me know if you know what the difference is. Anyways, I'll see you back in the base in just a minute when I got all of this farmed up. Alright guys, it's a no-brainer. I just tried it out here and I got 8 of these Draconium dust from the first time I broke this with my fortune pick here, which is quite slow. It's only steel, but it's fine. I only need to do this one time, I think. But check it out. You guys notice that? This is not endstone colored now. No, it's a stone. And that happened when I pulled it back out of the ME system. I sent everything back home. And I know it was endstone textured, right? But now it is stone textured. No idea what causes that. Some or dictionarification mod somewhere probably, or maybe IC2 is doing it. I don't know. But anyway, guys, it's gonna take me a few minutes to take this down with the slow pick, even though I have my redstone gloves on. But I have 600 and something in my ME system already. I must have gotten all those from the quarry. Check it out. Get a nice view from up here. It must be from the quarry, and I remember also getting a bunch in the nether when I was mining there. So yeah, how much do we have now? That is almost 6 stacks, and I'm 1/3 down, I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna have about 18 stacks plus, so that's 600. That's almost 1200. Ooh, how you doing, slime? I forgot that he's not moving. Get out of here. Yeah, and then when I have this done, I'm gonna set everything up with you guys to start killing the Ender Dragons. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I think. Check it out, 2,974 of this Draconium Dust. And this right here, why did I make this again? I made a stack the other day. I cooked it up. It might have had something to do with the ink mixer. Let's check real quick. It wasn't for the teleposer. It wasn't for here. The teleport black. Oops, you can't make that one, only this one. No, it didn't make it either. I don't remember what I made it for. Let's check real quick. Draconium ingot. Click somewhere else. Usage on this. Ah, yes. I made a... Not this one. I made... Was it one of these draconic cores? I think so. And I used that on the witch spawner at the blood magic area to speed it up. I forgot. I think... No, I'm pretty sure it was a draconic core. That's why I smelted up. Anyways, check it out, guys. The ink mixer is right here. I made it, and I made a lot of books here in the last few days. To get to all the different places, and I wanted to show you guys, in case you are not familiar with how it works. There's 2 different pages you can make with the ink mixer. There's a regular Lincoln page, I think that's what it's called. Let's see. This right here, link panel page. Yeah, that's it. And that one, when you combine it here, let me show you, with some leather. Come to me. Makes you a regular Lincoln book. Just like that. You guys see that? Unlinked link book. Let me just go ahead and bring one. And what that does is I can set it right here, okay? And I can put it somewhere else in a different dimension. These right here, the unlinked link books. They can only go cross dimension, so I can link it from here to the nether, for example, okay? Which I have done here, here. These 4 right here are in the overworld though, where I want to go directly. So for example, right here, this reinforced stone goes over here to our reactor, right? Which is a very short distance, I know, but I still wanted to have it. And the thing is that for those, you need a intra linking page or book, okay? And the way you get those, I wanted to show you guys, is you drop either gold dust or ender pearls in here. Gold dust has the same chance to make an intra-linking page, I think, or maybe 5% more, something like that. But it has 2 other things you can get. For example, when I put the ender pearl in here, okay, I have a chance to make an intra-linking page instead of the link panel page. Why does this one show up here? I'm not sure. But it can also has a chance, like 10% chance, to give me a disarm effect on that page. So it is quite tricky. And I guess the more pearls you put in here, or the more gold dust and so on, the higher the chance of you getting what you want is. So let me just show you guys real quick. You put that in here, and now you see this here. It's green, and now it's in a second, it's gonna start changing to red. And this part right here is what I have not been able to figure out very much. What it told me on the interwebs is that when you get this, as close to the circle, this one here, being small, the higher the chances of you getting an intralinking page. Okay, so let's try it here. What did I get? I got an intralinking page. Oh, awesome. I'm glad it worked. Okay, but let me show you guys, for example, let's mess this up on purpose. Let's just take it out right now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm lucky, I guess. That is awesome. I had so many problems getting these, guys. I did spend probably, I don't know, 200 stacks of these ender pearls trying to get the few books I have. Let's try to mess it up once. Let me wait until it goes into the red so you guys can see what happens. Like right now, if we take it up. Yeah. What is going on? This is unbelievable, guys, honestly. Let me take it out now. There we go. Finally. So you see I have a disarm effect. So when I step through, I'm dropping my weapons, I think, or something. I don't want to try it. Okay, and that is why you guys see the trash can here, because I've been throwing these away and so on. But that is funny. So now these right here, which I'm going to take with me, all of them, now you see intralink in unlinked book. This guy right here doesn't have that. So this one only can go cross dimensions, but this one can go within the same dimension. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys this here, so in case you're not familiar on how it works, you now know it. And for example, you know, this goes to the Nether hub, this goes to the End Portal hub, this goes to my villagers up there. Let me show you. So you see, you can also rename them. It just goes up here, and on each one of them I have a return book, so I can get around nicely here. So this is my central hub right here, okay? All the books come back to here. This is to the bees. This is over to the reactor, which I actually want to show you guys real quick. Something I did. Check it out. It changed a little bit. Okay, the functionality is still exactly the same. We're still making the U the same way. The trains still bring it over to the office building and so on. But I ran into a lot of problems with the Steve's factory manager setup. Okay, it was sometimes overproducing plutonium. Sometimes it wasn't making any rods, nothing. So now I switched over to ME. I put a quantum ring over here that is linked up to our regular ME system, right? So we have access to it. And I have another ME system here, just with one controller. And a few drives, I'm only using the first one. The other ones, oh, actually this one is used also. Interesting, okay. So, and I have one molecular assembler and one interface here with a few patterns that make me plutonium out of small plutonium. It makes the MOX fuel and the dual MOX rods. And then up here on these machines, I also have patterns. This one takes the crushed uranium ore and then makes me tiny pile of uranium and the regular uranium, right? You guys remember all that? This one exports the depleted MOX fuel that I'm getting back from the reactor into this one. This one right here just makes me the regular MOX fuels. As remember, you put the MOX here with one of these empty fuel rods, and it fills it. This guy right here just smelts all iron dust back into iron ingots, and this last one here actually rolls the fuel rods out of an iron plate. And then our replicator, scanner, and mass fabricator are still over here. You guys see I got a bedrockium drum now. I finally made one. You just take a MOX fuel and smelt it down to get the bedrockium. And we have tons of that stuff now. And we're up to 541 buckets, which is pretty cool. And last but not least, in this interface here, I'm telling it to keep 18 of these dual fuel rod MOX stocked. And the rest going over, nothing changed, guys. If something gets depleted, it goes into the interface. ME processes it back into parts. And if it needs fuel, it just takes the MOX fuel right here with the Ender IO and sends it over to the reactors. That's it. Now, one thing that I recommend you, or I like doing this, okay? I'm exporting. Actually, these I can take off now because I just had them by accident here. And the same with the crushed uranium. I'm getting side products here, stone dust and iron ingots, right, from all this. But I want that to go over to my regular storage system. But I also here have an interface hooked up to our main ME system with a storage bus here, set to extract only, okay? And what that allows me is, in this ME system, I have full access to our main ME system. So if I need an iron plate or the crushed uranium, for example, right here, 16,000, it can request it from our other ME system, and it gets it in here, processes it, and it's done. So they are two different ones. This one can only read from our main ME, so none of the plutonium and all that stuff that we're processing here goes back into our regular ME system. But that's it. And then I'm just moved the recyclers up there, and I switched to solar power for those. It works out really nice. I should say for the crafter here. And you guys see we're fully stocked on everything. So we are running at highest efficiency on this mass fabricator. It cannot go any faster. And this is all I need. I got 540 buckets. I barely ever use this UU matter. You know, down the line we might need more, and then we can always crank it up. But for now, it's good. So that's enough. Now let's get going with what we want to do today. And there's one little problem that I'm having. And I want to show you guys this here real quick. We're still going to do it the way we have. But the thing is, okay, there is a bee, guys. This guy right here, the phantasmal bee, that has a resurrection effect. All right? And when you drop a dragon egg next to it, it resurrects you an ender dragon. And that's what we're going to do today. That's how we're going to get our ender... What is that thing called here? The heart. That heart. I should be right here somewhere. Maybe I can find it. Right here. We need this dragon heart, okay? And then with that, we can make these awakened draconium blocks. That's step 2. We'll get to it later. But you guys remember, in order to resurrect that dragon, in the end, resurrection stone, is that it? The key component in the ritual of draconic resurrection. I mean, what? You need mob souls? I didn't even know that, right? You need all this gobbledygook. And then you need a... I think it shows us here. That's the dragon heart. Drop 4 to 16. That's what we're going to do later. 4s. And then we can 1 to 4 charge draconium blocks. But where is the... Where does it show us the actual ritual again? I forgot. Let's see if I can find it. You know, the thing that we need, you know, you need to make pillars and, you know, all kinds of fancy schmancy stuff. Ritual of draconic resurrection. That thing right there. We would need to have to do this every time we I think the dragon actually destroys that. Or it can destroy it, right? So you need that resurrection stone with the mob essences, obsidian diamond blocks, charged draconium blocks, quartz, and so on. It's not really bad, right? But still, for every dragon, we can just drop a dragon egg on the ground and it summons us a dragon. You'll guys see, it's going to be awesome. But in order to do that, I made 2 other bees, 3 bees altogether. This is the one that I've moved to the end. My apologies. This one right here, the Dreaming Queen, which makes us... let me show you this stuff right here, the Soul Comb. That's what I was after. And that one makes us Soulful Wax. And the Soulful Wax you need in order to make this right here. The Essence of False Life. You need a flower, 4 of these wax and glass. And you use that essence together with draconic chunks to make a dragon egg, right? And these draconic chunks come from 6 draconic dusts. And those, guess what? You get from the draconic bee a 15% side product. I cannot get this, guys. And I'll show you real quick how I have it set up. I've been playing around with this all day today. It's really crazy. And that is, I moved it over to the Ender Pearl farm right here. I love them as craft books now to get around. Don't need to mess with the charged porters and stuff. Now I'm going to take a little damage here in a second. These dragon eggs, by the way, in case you guys wondering, I think one Brink gave me a while ago. This one, I think it was Brink. And the other one that I have right here, I just took from the island. There's a bunch laying around from people. But anyway, so check it out. I got this bee here 3 times. All 3 are the same, right? And I moved it to the end because there is no Ender emulator or whatever, right? And it's working, but it does not produce me anything. Nothing. And I am guessing, check it out. This is all from when I was making a bunch of the Ender drones and stuff too. I've had this here for the longest time. I just never showed you guys. But But what I think is happening is that, where's this trick? Just right here. We're not getting this because there is no main product. I think that you can have a 15% chance to get a side product when you get a main product. But because there's no main product, we can never get this. So that is a bummer because I was just gonna, produce these eggs. And I wasted many hours on making these bees and the ones over that make us the soulful wax for nothing. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but hey, you can only find out if you try something, right? So check it out. Let's go over to where I actually want to set all this up today. A little bit of lag here, but come on, open. All right, we're going to the main island. I don't really need to do this here. I think I can do it anywhere I want in the end. But I figured we'll do it right here. You see, somebody did the ritual here probably multiple times and so on. And somebody left me this hole here. I'm not kidding. It was exactly like this here. So I put my book to get back right here because we're going to do something here. Oops, wrong one. We are going to make us a little bit of a shield. All right. And the thing is, the Ender Dragon, I tried this out actually together with Toddy one night. We were, brainstorming and stuff about this. And I was testing in a test world multiple times of what the Ender Dragon can pass through. Because I wanted to contain it. But the Ender Dragon cannot be contained, guys. It flies through the force field. Actually, let's make this a little bit bigger. It flies through the force field. I tried the witherproof glass, the witherproof blocks, all that good stuff, right? And I'm going to need more of these, I think. But that's fine. It's quickly to get back and forth. But it cannot destroy something that is in here. And that's why this one is getting set up the way I'm doing it right now. Because I want to make sure that we have our bees left every time, we summon one of these dragons. I'd like to reuse this. And anybody else on the server, feel free to use it too. All you're going to need to bring. And I want to stay on the inside. So I'm going to have to close this off from here. All you need to bring is one egg in the beginning to get it started. And then every time you kill a dragon, right, well, you're going to get a new egg, so it doesn't matter. All right, so here's my shield projector, and I'm going to have to get the other stuff out. Open up bag. So we're going to need all this stuff. I think that is it. So this, again, is the Phantasmal Princess. It wasn't hard. I have, almost all the bees possible. And I'm going to put this... Actually, why don't we put it against here? So I have a little more room to stand here. And first thing I'm going to do is actually... I'm going to need to have... Let's do it like that. Let's put the Tesseract in the corner. And it's set to frequency 2 reactor. Good. And we're going to put the shield projector right here. Right-click this once and we're going to fall through. Ooh. Oh, that looked weird. All right, so what is it set to by default? Pass all. Okay. I want to have solid all. Everything. So we're going to add that. And now I shouldn't be able to get out. Correct. So nothing can get in and out. And I'm not even going to set damage or whatever. But I'm going to set myself. Or actually pass all players. Okay, so every player. Anybody on the server that wants to use it can come in here, right? And we, of course, have to move this up one. Bam, and a fall through. So every player can get through, and everything else, nothing can get through. And here, we are going to put... actually, I'm going to put that on this side. Stop. Why can't I play over here? Is it because... Maybe, let's see here. Redstone ignored, off to activate, on to activate. Why can I not place a lever against you? What is happening? Okay. So, let me get a piece of endstone here. Can I put you now? Yes. Alright, and this one right here, we're going to see always on, enable on redstone. So, when I turn this on, it's going to work. So now I can put those two bees in here. And requires redstone, and I can turn this on. And they should now merge. They're very untouched bees. I didn't give them anything. Oh. That's a problem. That's a problem. I'm gonna need to get the other. Never mind. Let me show you guys. There's another egg right here. We're gonna ninja that. People left it here just for me. I know it. They didn't, but 1, 2, and 3. Magnet is on, so I can put the piston right there. Break this again. No, I need this one. Actually, I don't. Let me just put the redstone right here. Just make sure you're close enough so the magnet actually gives it to you. You know, you can either use the piston trick or you can use the torch trick, but I can't put a torch on bedrock or underneath. So, no, why I need this here is I need food for this guy right here. So this one we're gonna put right here. I could change it to being rock or flour or whatever, but it's fine. I only need 1 dragon egg. That's all I need to get started, like I said. And we are going to put the automation upgrade in here. So if somebody leaves it on, they're just going to keep cycling. Are you going to register this here any day now, my friend? There we go. So now they should be doing their thing. And because this is placed, guys, it does not resurrect it. You actually need to drop it on the ground as an entity. Okay? So, now this is done. I got this, I got that. Let me just make sure I got everything. I need to get my redstone torch for a sec. Because I want to make sure that I can break the next egg. Because I'll need it. Give it to me. Thank you. Alright, so we are ready with this. And I made one other thing is for today. And that is, I made a crossbow. So I can kill these dragons super fast. Let me show you guys what it has. Right there. It's a signalium limb. I used enchanted fabric to make the bowstring to give me an extra modifier, even though I don't need it. And I made a magical wooden tough binding and a signalium crossbow body. Alright? Pause the video if you want to know how to make it. It's right there. And the bolts, I used a slime bolt, the blue slime bolt. And I poured Enderium over it. That make the Enderium bolt. And then I used a blue... No, just a leaf fletching. That's what I used. I tried multiple out. And that gave me 550 of these bolts. And then I upgraded it with golden diamond, then notch apple and a diamond block, and then with a nether star. So I had 5 modifiers on it. I gave it 2 times moss, 2 times quartz, and 1 time necrotic. Okay, and this guy, all he has is flux. I still have 4 modifiers. I don't need any redstone on this, guys, because it has a draw speed of the minimum possible. 0.15 seconds. You cannot draw any faster than that. So, I have this guy here so I can shoot the dragon when I summon it, okay? So, I think I'm talking too much, guys, so let's get this going. Sorry, I gotta leave this on. I need to turn this on. Redstone ignored. So now this is safe, okay? As far as I know, it's safe. In my testing, it worked. Now check it out. We'll take an egg. Whew, I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous. Here we go. What? What? Why you no worky? Are these bees not working? No flap? Oh no! Oh no, it destroyed the egg. Dang it. Oh, I'm a noob. Alright, no problem. Let's put this right here. Oh, it fell down on the ground. I forgot. Oh, okay. I gotta stop derping here now. Sorry, guys, because I only have this egg and 1 more. So I want to make sure that I got it back. That even scared me. I forgot that the lever is there. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? I can't get a surplus of eggs. So I'm gonna have to go over here and ninja that last one, which is fine. I don't need it anymore because the thing doesn't produce me anything anyway. Let me just grab this one. That sucks that I destroyed that one. Yeah, it still doesn't give me anything. Okay, so let's put this guy right there. Give it a redstone signal. Yes. Thank you. Pick this up before the vacuum hopper gets it. And this. Okay. So let me not derp this up again. Now, I know that there's a way to make a H with endless dragons, guys, and we might get to that. It would be fun to do. But I wanted to do this way first. I don't need anything else. So we're gonna have to place this egg there now. And we're gonna put it on... Right, in here is where I'm gonna put it. So it should not be able to get destroyed now. I can't believe that it just vanished like that. Oh, you know what? Maybe it didn't. Maybe it teleported. That's quite possible. Maybe I'll find it again eventually. So, here we go. Now, if I turn this on... Right, first of all, we're gonna have to wait here real quick. So this tells us it's fine. Come on. Alright, let me turn this on. Man, please don't mess it up again. Ignored. Alright, this time it stayed. I can come in here. Alright, so it's done. And do we see any little particles? Yeah, we go. There we go. Now we got the bees. Now it should work. Alright, let's toss the egg. You guys ready? There we go. There's our Ender Dragon, guys. And it didn't destroy it. Nothing. Alright, let's kill this fella. Should be pretty easy with this crossbow because it does like... Look at that. 2 shots. 3, 4, 5. 5 and... There we go. There it is. Now, I believe that we could do this right now with the... With this awakened heart and something, right? But I don't want to. I'm just gonna pick them up. Pick up all the XP. And... Oh, it's all falling right into the portal. And there's my egg again, the next one. Alright, guys, so you guys seen how... Ooh, we get draconium dust from this. I did not know that. So we get more free draconium. So, guys, from now on, this is how I'm gonna get my Ender Dragons, okay? Just so you guys know, this works super easy. And I am going to take this with me. I don't have enough... I can use these blocks. I want to make sure that I keep this one egg always on me, because if I don't have another egg, I cannot continue this way, right? So I want to make sure that I always have an egg available. Oh, I hate when pistons do that. There we go. Ooh, that scared me. Alright, and now we're gonna go over to the overworld. And we're gonna do our ritual over there to get our first charged draconium blocks. Guys, this is after I'm done recording the rest of the episode, but I wanted to show you guys one little flaw that this system has. And I'm gonna let you guys, I'm gonna see if you guys can spot it. I'm gonna fly over the island very slowly. And I want you guys to see what the flaw might be. I had no idea that every time I kill him, I get another one. I didn't notice that when we killed the first one earlier together. I think it was this one or that one. But yeah, every time I kill them, apparently because it's the vanilla Ender Dragon, this is what happens. I actually think it's kind of funny doing this because, you know, if we ever need a lot of bedrock, we get it. So I always want to make sure that I'm not killing this guy anywhere near my area here. Like right over there would be good. And I also want to know is what happens when there's ever one portal right next to the, or on top of another one or something like that. Let me pick up all this stuff here. Apparently I angered a lot of enemies. But yeah, there you go. You guys saw it spawn. So that's a little flaw I'm gonna call in the system, and I don't know if there's a way that I could fix that possibly. What I might do is just continue this all in an RF Tools dimension. When we can make it, I might make one dedicated just killing Ender Dragons like this. Because, well, it's gonna be kind of funny if there's one portal after another. But I just wanted to show you guys. So I just finished crafting these draconium blocks and 16 of these draconium cores. And we're gonna go through all this in just a second together to make sure that you guys see how I understand this. Look at this. I love it. It's still going. Quarry's been down forever, but I did a really big one, 20 by 20. And I need these guys here charged. And I read the book, on the energy infuser, it says it has a faster transfer than most other mods RF recharge stations. Well, I don't really want to make this one because I don't have another nether star. I had exactly 4, and that's how much we need. So I wanted to see what? That is how many million? 100 million per block. Wow, that's a lot of power. Holy shnikes, we're gonna have to upgrade that. Let's put them all in here. And I guess I'm gonna wait until enchantment power. Ooh, you can use that as a block. And I'm gonna guess that you are kicked in, right? Yeah, you're going full speed. Well, I'm just gonna wait this out, guys. But here, check it out. On my way of making all this stuff here, let me just show you real quick. I needed to make 16 of these right here. I taught everything to the ME system. This one is fairly easy, right? As long as I don't run out of draconium dust. And then the other one was making these draconium blocks, which takes a wyvern core, which takes another 4 of these, another star. These 2 right here are easy. I actually don't know if I have the flux automated, but I had enough to make it. Mana steel, and I needed thaumium. So I said I'm gonna start making a list here. Automations to add. We're gonna have to automate nether stars, okay? We're gonna have to get our hands on this. First thing I want to try next time, I want to see if we can get nether stars from UU matter. I don't know if we can or not. And we gotta automate mana steel and thaumium ingots. And I have some ideas here. I want to get more into Thaumcraft automation anyway with golems and so on. Because, you know, once you make it, I don't want to have to spend time with it anymore. So, oh, check it out. So once it's a charged one, it doesn't show you the charge anymore. So it's working on a third one. Okay, I think we can let this go, and we can set up the rest here real quick. I want to just show you guys what I've been reading here, and it's on the heart. Wish you could scroll faster, but anyway. So we gotta drop a dragon heart on the ground and activate it with an explosion. Drop 4 to 16 draconic cores. I made 16, and you need 4 per charged draconium blocks, and you can quickly place 1 to 4. So we can never make more than 4 of these charged draconium blocks at once, and for every one you need 4 of the cores. That's why I made 4 blocks and 16 cores. And then apparently, you know, stuff happens and fanciness starts. I don't know. So for right now, I'm just gonna put it over here. I've seen a bunch of the other guys on the server, of course, make this before, but I have never made it myself. So I figured we're gonna do it together, and maybe eventually we're gonna automate it. I know that Renovate made an automation for his, and then I think Grok took it a step further or something. I don't remember what the difference was between their two setups, but I believe Renovates was only able to order 1 at a time, and apparently Grox was able to order multiple, so it was something like that. But I don't know if I'm actually gonna need automation for that or not. We'll see how often we'll need it. I'm sure there's a reason those guys automated it, probably for some of the creative items, but that is so far in the future. I'm not worried about the creative items, guys, honestly. I want to have fun and just play and explore all the mods here. So now what I'm thinking here is, let's see. I dropped the... I don't know. I guess what we can do is come up. Let's come up like this. And I'm gonna put a redstone block right here. So I think that if I place TNT... Well, you know what? We can just test this here. Yeah, okay. So that's gonna fall down in the water and it shouldn't destroy anything. Because it's protected by water. Cool. And I'm gonna guess that I'll just drop the heart in there and then something happens. And then we also need to drop... Does it say how far away? Drop near the activated heart. Okay. Well, hopefully it works. If I waste this first one, whatever, we'll figure it out. And then I can just place... Let's see, how am I gonna do that? I'd like to... Oh, what just happened? Oh, it was just a little freeze. That scared me. Okay, let's grab these and let's just do it. Alright, there's the last one. And I'd say we'll just do it now. So, drop the heart on the water, activate the TNT so it falls on top, it goes boom. And then I gotta drop 16 cores and then place these 4 charged draconium blocks around it. And let me make sure my magnet is off. Okay, so please be good to me and work. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's right there in the water. Okay, so here you go. You get 16 of these. And it says that you can see it or something. Ah, okay, so there we go. It sucked. Did it get them all? Yes. All right, and then how close do I need to place these? Can I just place it here, 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 and whatever, here? I hope it's doing them all 4. I see particles coming to the east. Okay, so I can just place it anywhere. This, well, ow, okay. That's the explosions, we got it! That's awesome! That wasn't hard at all, this setup works quite nicely. I liked it how, after it picked up those cores, it went up one above the water. So that works perfect. I can just place them and there we go. Ooh, this is a little hard. Wait, harvest level cobalt. Wait. Oh, I'm afraid now of harvesting that. I actually think that I cannot harvest this with this drill. I'm gonna have to upgrade to the iridium one here. But then I cannot have silk touch. Let's see what kind of picks do I have. This one is mining level cobalt. Oh, I actually have this one, the Enderium. Let's use that one. Ooh, yeah. I want to make sure that I get all 4 of these blocks. Can you please close this? Thank you. But that is very cool. I'm very excited. I've never done this draconium business, guys, so I'm glad that we got it. And from now on, you guys know if I need any more of those, you know how I get the ender dragons. And the rest of the automation we're going to do here very soon. Now, the reason I made all this, just to refresh your memory, guys, is because I wanted to get into making dimensions with RF tools. What? Dialing device. There we go. But for that, oh no, it was the dimension builder. I think this guy. Yeah, we needed 4 of these. How do I? Oh, I'm gonna need more of these. Holy shnikes, I'm gonna need a lot more of these. Because I need to make awaken cores. Each one of those takes that. Wow, okay. Well, we got our hands full for next episode. Definitely want to automate the thaumium and the mana steel first, guys. Because the rest here, you know, I can start automating all this besides this part right there. So what I'm going to make here until next episode, I'm going to farm a bunch of these hearts. And I guess I'm going to have to kill a bunch of, what are they called? Withers to get more nether stars. That's definitely something I'm going to have to put on my to-do list to get heads. I guess we can get those with the diamond spikes and enchant them with looting, I think. There might even be a beheading. Is there a beheading enchant? No, it doesn't look like it. It's probably only tinkers. And what was the other thing I was about to show you guys? Yes, in here. I wanted to show you this real quick. I upgraded this here today, earlier, when I was waiting for the bees to do their thing. I added a bunch of lasers, guys. I got the resonant machine frame. Let's order a few of those. It looks like we're gonna need a lot of them. I have 10, but let's order another 20, so we have 30 of this. It's, you know, it's fully automated, but it's gonna take a minute until this kicks. No, it already did. Okay, so I did have one part. Oh no, it's doing the emerald chipsets right now. But you guys see, I believe it does 4800, 4880. And when you calculate the 15 million, it's about a little bit over 8 minutes to make me a resonant machine frame now. So I'm super happy. I'm glad I upgraded this. It looks cool too, doesn't it? All these lasers. Like anybody would step in here in real life. That is it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. And let me know how you guys like the Ender Dragon way of the way we're doing it here. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. And bye-bye.